Hello guys, today I wanted to explain to you a little bit about the Florida State I wanted to explain to you a little bit about Florida State Park's passport, show you what the book looks like, tell you about it, how it works. I do need to write my contact stuff into it. Gives you a little bit about how it starts off at the beginning. And here tells you how to use the passport. Has a map indicating what areas of Florida, each state park in the state of Florida is marked with a number, and you can also read for the areas based off of how they're broken up. And then there's all these logos indicating what it is, what each state park offers, if it's camping, what kind of camping, beach, cycling, birding. It's very professional in how it is edited. And the photos tells you a little bit about annual pass system, tells you a little bit about overnight. And then we start with the northwest region of Florida. Each state park has its own page. Again, each state park will then have all the logos of what that park offers and what you can do there. It'll give a little paragraph about what the park offers, specialties about it. Gives the park's location, and it tells you where to get the stamp or other stamps in the collection. And what I mean by stamp is it's an actual passport. So I'm going to skip a little bit ahead. Each state park has its own individual stamp, and you can only get that stamp from being at that state park in person. So here was my first state park I got a stamp from. Look how beautiful that is. This was a beautiful state park. As you can see in this one, there's a few other stamps in the collection. So I stayed at this park, and then I kayaked to these two parks. And this park is only accessible by means of kayak or boat. There is no roads going to the state park, and there's a few other state parks like that. And then, you can just see how well the stamps look, and they look really cool. And you just go to the ranger station where you check in if you got a campground, RV, whatever. And then you just ask if you can see the stamps for that state park, and then you stamp it. And then upon completion, I think there's 177 state parks in Florida, that could be wrong. Once you've been to every state park in Florida, you get every stamp on this book. You can turn the book in with every stamp, and you get an annual pass for your family for a year for free, I believe is what it is. You can look in the website directly. I just know they do have a big reward system for it. I don't know if you get a new book just to start all over again or what it is. But then at the back pages, you can also see some fun facts about Florida's campgrounds. Extra places, so if you see a stamp you really like, you have extra space to place them. A little place to put notes. And you can see it's metal bound, not the best. The cover, as you can see, is like thin, like kind of cardboard paper. I wish the covers would have been a little bit thicker. But I'm having no problems. You can see the back of it here. Again, very well put together book. Just wish it was a little bit more quality on the binding. But again, I love this book. You can buy them at some ranger stations, depending what state park it is, how big it is. You can also buy them from the Florida State Park. I'll link to it down in the description below. But that is my complete video over the Florida State Park's passports. I hope you guys get one yourself, and you get to visit Wild Florida. That's it for this video, guys. Deuces.
Turn the beat up a little bit. Hey, patty cake, one of my wrists like patty cake.